I hate you, Jeff. I didn't even know that one. He's so nasty! That's actually Jeff, that's crazy. I'm watching videos every day, bro. I love you.
Hey, there's the obsidian, baby. Into the quad kill. Oh my! Alright, so I have no idea how long this video is going to be, but I ended up seeing a challenge accepted that basically said, hey, play like you normally would. You have to end the video if you get C4. So I will accept that challenge, and honestly, the way that these games go, this video won't be very long at all with the amount of times that I've been C4'd in my life. Generally. So as far as my progress goes for all of my obsidian weapons, so I currently have the obsidian MP5, I also have an obsidian MP7, I also have the obsidian HDR, the obsidian car, the obsidian AX50, the obsidian carbine, obsidian crossbow, and I might be missing one more, but we're getting more and more obsidian weapons over time. Currently I'm just finishing out this M4 here. I figured, hey, I was like near alright, well, I was gonna say halfway, but it's not even halfway. But I figured, hey, I'm just gonna go and unlock it for the things that I already have some progress on. I mean, why not? I've already gone through the weapons that I like using, so whatever. Obviously, with Shoot the Ship not being out, or just Shipment 24/7 in general, yeah, this is definitely the grind has slowed down a whole bunch, but this is partially why I am, I'm just so tired. I guess I'll just go into hard hat some more. I don't know, I've been swapping between just regular hardpoint and hard hat, and just hoping that maybe on those hardpoint things I end up getting a smallish map. If not, I'll just back out. I end up getting grind or something like team deathmatch or something on hard hat, knowing that I won't make any progress during that match whatsoever, then I just don't even bother. Like this game, it's already like partially over and it's only TDM. There's no way that I'm gonna get 15 kills. Or even if I do, I just spent all that time just trying my best to get 15 kills and then not much more than that. There's no potential, basically. Over the years, we as a community have dealt with a lot of different things. As you guys know, ever since Modern Warfare 3, Black Ops 2, a lot of years ago, also not even considering that I literally played those games well after their life cycle ended, well after, you know, any of those updates and stuff were coming out for, well after any of that. You guys know that my most hated thing is absolutely being C4'd. You can deal with all sorts of things. Noob tubes, Model 1887, the FAMAS from Black Ops 1, the MP40 from World at War, the M16 from COD 4. Oh, there's the C4. Biggest issue with C4 has always been the fact that you could detonate it mid-air and there's virtually no penalty for it. Especially when you go and use something like Amped, for example, where you can actually just go out of your way to not even bother to take a gunfight and you could just toss it in somewhere. And yeah, you can do that without that perk or whatever it is, but it makes it even easier. The biggest issue is that you're able to straight up detonate it in mid-air. You can detonate it near instantly. As soon as it leaves your hand, you can blow it up just by double tapping the reload button. There's an animation where your character clicks the thing to detonate the C4. Character clicks the remote thing with their hand. If you just double tap the reload thing, there is no animation and you're able to still keep your gun up. So if you play Claw like I do, I could literally be shooting somebody and detonating a C4 all at once. So they did at one point recognize this as a really big issue, and they ended up changing it to where it needed to be actually be stuck on something in order for you to go and detonate it. It's fine that you could throw it in, you know, decide not to take on gunfights in certain rooms. That's the way that you should use it. Okay, fine. But the issue is that it's actually being used aggressively and defensively. It's just the way that it's used is just so not the way that you imagine it to be used. Like, you imagine like C4, it'll have a whole setup. If somebody enters a room filled with C4 and it detonates just like a mine of some sort. But the way that people use it on, you know, these games where you're able to detonate it whenever you want instantly. There's been a lot of broken things over the years on these games. Many broken things. But this is something that has been fixed and has now been reverted back to its original state, basically. My original plan, honestly, was to actually go out of my way to go and just end the video as soon as that C4 kills me. But I realized that the video is literally going to be about 30 seconds. So, if I get C4'd one more time... Wait, we're actually going to end the game here, so it's okay. Literally go back in time and find me literally having videos of me having mental breakdowns about this shit. Usually you would come across these problems maybe depending on the developer. But both Treyarch Sledgehammer and Infinity Ward have all had their own iteration of C4 that has been abused somehow, some way. But Modern Warfare 3 and this game are by far, and Black Ops 2 is pretty bad too as well. Everybody got killed by C4 on that shit. Even I used it a good amount, but MW3 is really where I got bullied. And then this game, yeah, it's just a painful existence. I somehow managed to actually injure my back yesterday while I was, I guess, carrying something or some shit. I don't know when it happened, but eventually, like, my lower right back, it's like radiating down into my right ass cheek. I mean, you guys can keep the C flag. I really don't give a shit about that flag.
Jeff, go fuck yourself.
I guess so. Good one, Dylan. You got me. You guys understand the gist of it. I've been crying about it for, I don't even know, literally years, man. Clearly, they don't give a fuck. I mean, it seems like this is something that gets added to the game whenever they want to help people out and keep them from using their weapons in general. Just more variety of ways to kill people instead of just straight gun. I understand, but at the same time, I mean, this is what we're doing. We're firing rockets down those hallways now. The sacred tunnel that we come to know and love, we're firing rockets down.
I haven't even killed him.